Mike in Montclair. What's up, Mike?
I heard your opening monologue earlier, and I got to say, those must have been some really, really, really good seats you had last night.
I'll tell you, it was a great game. I'm being honest. I can't be honest. It was a great basketball game. It was a wonderful game to watch. It was a wonderful game.
They were playing without Kevin Durant.
I didn't say they weren't. They still had a lot better players than the Knicks had. They had Ibaka. They had their second team. Reggie Jackson's going to make a lot of money as a free agent.
And you really believe that these 10-day contracts, as you said, they're going to be keepers?
You never heard me. Now you're putting words in my mouth.
You didn't use the word keeper.
What did I say? I never used the word keepers. I said this game means nothing in the long run. Nothing. What I said was it was enjoyable to watch them play basketball the right way the entire game. I can't remember the last time I saw a Knicks team do that. And they actually played basketball on both ends of the floor completely the right way. They had 26 assists, 29 assists, only 10 turnovers. They blocked shots. They blocked shots at the front of the rim. They hit the open man every single time he was open. They rotated the basketball. They actually moved their feet on defense. I thought they played now these guys aren't any good. They're all D-leaguers, half of them, but they played the game the right way. That was my only point. Nothing else. I said draw no conclusions from it. It doesn't mean anything.
I must have heard the word keeper somewhere else.
No, I never said. I
swear to God, I know you said it.
I will bet you any amount of money. I never used the word.
Go back and play the tape. You said
I will give you any amount of money in the world that I never used the word keepers. I never once said any of them were keepers. None of them. I never used the word keepers. I don't even use the word keepers anyway. It's not a word I use. Day contracts, who one now has been elevated already, but those guys right now, they're keepers for the Knicks, and right now, they're keepers for the Knicks. 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 Keepers for 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 keepers.